Did you know that nearly 50,000 people encounter snakes every year while exploring remote islands? That's a startling statistic, and today we have a story that'll make you think twice before wandering off the beaten path. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today, we're diving into a wild tale that's sure to send shivers down your spine. Picture this: a tourist, excited for a peaceful getaway on a remote island, stumbles upon something far more terrifying than he ever expected: a giant snake. This isn't just a story about a close encounter, it's a reminder of how unpredictable wildlife can be and how important it is to respect their territory. So, buckle up and let's get into it. Alright, let's set the stage. The island in question is a stunning slice of paradise, teeming with vibrant ecosystems and unique wildlife. However, it's also home to some of the largest snake species in the world, including the infamous green anaconda, which can grow up to 30 feet long. This island has seen its fair share of wildlife encounters, and not all have ended well. Previous incidents include hikers getting too close for comfort and even some who weren't so lucky. With that kind of history, it's important to remember that while nature is beautiful, it can also be dangerous if we're not careful. Now, let's jump into our main story. Our protagonist, let's call him Tom, arrived on the island with dreams of sunbathing on the beach and exploring lush rainforests. Everything was going perfectly until one fateful afternoon. Tom decided to venture deeper into the woods, eager to snap some photos of the exotic wildlife. As he walked, he heard rustling in the bushes but thought nothing of it. Just a small animal, right? Wrong. Suddenly, out of nowhere, this massive snake slithered onto the path right in front of him. Tom's heart raced. He could hardly believe his eyes. The snake was easily as thick as his arm and seemed to be eyeing him like he was lunch. He froze for a moment, caught between the instinct to run and the desire to just stand still. But in the blink of an eye, the snake lunged forward. That's when Tom's survival instincts kicked in. He turned and ran as fast as his legs could carry him. As he sprinted through the dense underbrush, he could hear the snake's scales brushing against the leaves behind him. Each step felt like a scene straight out of a horror movie. He dodged branches and leaped over fallen logs, adrenaline surging through his veins. The world around him became a blur. All he could think about was getting away from that giant serpent. Now, let's talk about the challenges Tom faced during this terrifying encounter. Fear can be paralyzing, and for a moment, he wasn't sure what to do. Should he climb a tree? Try to scare the snake off? Or just keep running? His mind raced as he fought through panic. The unpredictability of wildlife added to his anxiety. He knew that snakes can be unpredictable, especially when they feel threatened. Every rustle in the grass sent shivers down his spine, amplifying his fear even more. But he couldn't let fear win. He had to trust his instincts and keep moving. After what felt like an eternity of running, Tom spotted a small clearing ahead. With one last burst of energy, he sprinted toward it, praying the snake wouldn't follow him. Luckily, the snake seemed to lose interest and slithered away into the foliage. Tom managed to catch his breath and gather his thoughts. He knew he'd escaped, but he also realized how important it is to respect wildlife and their habitats. Since this incident, local authorities have implemented ongoing conservation efforts and safety measures on the island to ensure that tourists are more aware of their surroundings. Educational programs are now in place to teach visitors about the wildlife they might encounter and how to behave responsibly. So, what have we learned from Tom's terrifying adventure? It's crucial to respect wildlife and understand their habitats. They're not just creatures in the background of our vacation photos, they're living beings with their own territories. Always stay alert and informed when exploring nature, and remember, you're a guest in their home. If you found this story as thrilling as I did, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, share your own wildlife encounter stories in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about staying safe in the wild, check out our related videos on wildlife encounters. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.